In honor of back-to-school season, we're celebrating teachers who share special bonds with their students. Like Beth Battista, not only was she Lyla's teacher, she was also her kidney donor. For nearly a year, Lyla was sick with an autoimmune disease that caused kidney failure. She needed a transplant, so her family launched a nationwide search to find a compatible donor. Turns out Lyla's preschool teacher, Beth, was a perfect fit. This teacher adopted one of her students after he told his classmates he was in foster care.
I just brought it up. I was like, well, you actually can adopt me. I'm a foster kid.
English teacher Bennie Berry says Anthony was sent to her school in Texas for a disciplinary issue.
He showed me the website. Here they have a website with kids who go for adoption.
Bennie did the paperwork, but kept it a secret.
At that time, I told Anthony, you have to be good. I couldn't have a kid who's in trouble.
And the adoption went through. Special education teacher Helma Wardenar wanted every student included in the school's annual camping trip.
Everybody should enjoy it. If you're in a group of 50 students, it's 2 times 25 fourth graders. It's not okay to leave somebody behind.
So she carried 10-year-old Maggie Vasquez on her back during the 3-day hike. Helma has worked with Maggie and her family for years. Maggie has cerebral palsy and uses a wheelchair or walker to walk. The carrier and Maggie together weighed about 70 pounds.
So you told me motivational words, right?
Yeah.
You were like, come on, Miss Helma, you can do this.
Together, they took on the 3-day hike, supporting each other along the way. These kids are all smiles. Their teacher surprised them with new bikes.
Every kid deserves joy. I don't care who you are, where you're from.
Katie Blomquist from South Carolina was determined to raise $65,000 to buy every student at her school a bike. She ended up with more than $80,000 and some very excited children. The extra money was donated to a charity that will bring kids even more joy. No, these aren't backup dancers. They're kindergartners.
It's just joyful to see those kids show their talent and express themselves through dance.
Edwin Sordo teaches salsa and other dances during his class at a public school in Washington, D.C. Sordo says the kids wanted to strut their stuff after he showed them a video of him dancing. He says his students picked up the complicated moves easily. And the kids learn more than just music and fancy steps.
We go from discipline to social skills to how to interact with friends.
And this 5th grade teacher also busts a move with his class. Barry White has a different handshake for about 40 of his students. Mr. White says it helps energize his students for the day. And he's not the only teacher with the creative idea. Mr. Boosie in Georgia does something similar with his 3rd graders. Both say it gets their kids interested in learning. It takes a special kind of dedication to be a great teacher, and all of these teachers deserve an A. Make that an A+ in our book. This is InsideEdition.com.